Hi everyone, welcome to this Corel Beginners tutorial. Today we will be learning how to export your design in various file formats with ease. And before I jump into it, the CorelDRAW tutorial class and just for beginner and for those that are learning. So first of all, we have to open our CorelDRAW application which I've already opened. Then you open the file format, that is step one. So I have this design. Let me go for this design for you. All right. So first of all, you open your design. Let your design like put your design you like to open in CorelDRAW just like this. Okay. So after which you are open it, make sure that your design is complete. Then step two, you click on File under this menu bar. Click on Export. Okay. When you click on Export, see a dialog box just like this. Then you see your file name over here. You see save as type. Save as type will tell you the type of file format you want export your work on. If you want it as PNG, that's without no background. If you want it as JPEG, if you want it as TIFF, if you want it as PDF, there are so many various file format over here, as you can see. So I'll be using JPEG map. Then I'll click on export. Mind you, whenever you are exporting, you can export page to separate files or page to export files, or you can do that yourself and see what those ones means. Then when you click on export, step 3, when you click on export, because I already exported it before, that is why it's asking me if I want to replace it. I'll click on yes, but I don't want to replace it, so I'll click on no. So I go back to my S file. Once I click on my export, I have to change the file format. Okay, which means changing the file name, I'm adding a figure to it. Then I'll click on export. So I have to wait. This dialog box will appear. That is step 3. Once this box appear, you can adjust your export settings on this to the best quality. For example, you can set the resolution here. You can adjust your color profile and more. Yeah, if you are exporting for RGB, which is for your phone, you can choose your color mode here, which is your color profile. You can use grayscale, RGB, or CMYK depending on what you want. But best is RGB if you are sending it for phone or online purposes. Then also your quality, the quality you want your exports to be. Because I want it to be very, very high and sharp, so I'll leave it at highest. We have highest, we have high, we have medium, we have low, and custom also. So I'll be leaving it at high. All these are just an advanced settings. There's nothing to touch over here. Just leave this dialog box here. Just leave all this over here. You scroll down to where you have your transformation. Transformation under here, you can adjust or export it with any size that you want. Any units, I mean. You can export it with inches. You can export it with millimeter. You can export it with point, pixels, just like that. Then also you can change the width and the height of your file. But I designed mine with 8 by 10 inches, so I'll leave it. Aspect ratio, this is just like a resolution that if you want the files to maintain the aspect ratio of the file, the same thing, maintain size and all that. But I'll leave it at maintain aspect ratio, which is the 8 by 10. Also, I can change the width from here because it's 100, which I said I'm not changing it. Then the resolution, this resolution means highest quality that you want your designs to be. For example, the highest here in CorelDRAW is 300 dpi. in the sense that when I wanted to start the design, I selected 300 dpi for the resolution of the design. So because it's 300 dpi, that is why over here you see that my JPEG file is 2.7 MB. So once I change any figure here, these files over here will automatically reduce, which is the JPEG here. Then after which I'm done, I'll click on OK. So after clicking on OK, meaning I want to export it as JPEG, not PNG. So like I said, we have different file formats. So I'll click on OK, which is as this was exported. I have a folder which I do export my files. So I'll go to export. It's loading. This is where I export my file. This is the file over here. I click right click, then I'll click on preview. So this is how to export. As you can see, the resolution is sharper like this. Also, I can still export it with lower resolution so you can see the difference. Now, I'll be exporting it with file, export. Okay, I'll use another name, figure, then click on OK as export. Then I don't need to change any other thing because this settings is what I've used. Math, you leave those ones highest just like that. Then whenever I come over to here, let me select 100 dpi as resolution. Click, then I press on my tab key. Automatically this file size here is reduced. Then I click on OK. Now when I come back to my export, I have to look for the file. It's loading. This is it. Then I have to click on preview. You can see that the resolution is actually low compared to this actual file that we have over here. So that is how to export in CorelDRAW using different file formats. So I know, thanks for watching, and if you find this video or tutorial helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more CorelDRAW tips. See you in the next video. Bye.